Hey guys, this is Jenny with In Time Out, and we thought we'd go ahead and give you guys a tour of our camper. And we're going to start off in the bunk part of the camper. This is the biggest reason why we bought the one that we did. As you can see, we have 3 bunks. Obviously we have our oldest who sleeps up on the top, and then Jonah always sleeps down here, and then Elijah sleeps down on these cub couches that actually just fold out into another bed, and makes it real easy for like your small children to sleep on there and be comfortable without any worries of them falling off the bunks. This bunk actually goes up and can be latched into the wall, so even if you didn't use the bunk or just needed the extra room for storage, whatever, it's there for you. This one comes with quite a bit of storage. We got, drawers. We also have like some bookshelves here. You could probably do movies, books. We tend to throw all our shoes in there. It does come with a little TV. It has 4 windows total actually in here, and we do have a couch. I don't know what you call those. Not very helpful. This one does come with a wardrobe, so it does have a double door wardrobe with 2 shelves, and it does have a hanger inside. We actually use this bottom part for toys for our kids. It also comes with 2 pretty deep door spaces and drawers for whatever you use it for, underwear, socks. So the other thing, well, the one thing that we didn't like about the bunk area is all that we really have is this curtain to close off the room. We would have preferred like a pocket door, or maybe, or something a little more solid, even an accordion door, just to kind of give more privacy floor to ceiling. As we come in here, we just have like a very small entryway to the bedroom. We do have like a little, foil drawer, and then our pantry area that has actually 3 pretty deep storing area, so you can tell it actually holds quite a bit of little things. We're getting ready to go camping, so I've already started putting some stuff out here. I don't have any gummies. We said we were going to keep it real, and that's what we're doing. We don't ever stop being mommy. As we come right here we have the bathroom, and I went ahead and put some hooks up for towels and things, and we have pretty decent toilet actually. And we also have like quite a bit of space for towels and toiletry items and stuff like that. One of the things that we really like is that it's actually quite spacious, and with 3 kids it's really nice with a big under the sink spot, and having a little bit of counter space. And we also have a medicine cabinet, which is really nice. And what's really been nice, and has actually proven this the last couple times we've gone camping, is having a separate door to the bathroom, so when the kids are in the pool, things like that, they come straight in here to go to the bathroom, and they don't drag water all through the camper. The other thing we really liked about this bathroom is that it actually came with a tub. Eli's still really small, so he's not really big into the big stand-up showers and stuff, so this actually ended up working out really well for us to be able to give the kids baths and things. And it actually has quite a bit of storage, so that was really nice. And here we have our dining room, and the table actually does fold down, and this does go into a bed, so that's really nice if you have extra people who come to stay with you, or husband kicks you out of bed or something because you snore, and then, well, you can come way out of the nest. It actually does have storage all the way through on both sides. I think there's storage even under the back bench seat. I don't remember. Here's your normal RV fridge and freezer. We also have the stove and the oven. I actually still have the pan there. Normal, your microwave, your fan, your light. Then you have your gauge system for your tanks. Don't have a ton of counter space, and ours is all above counter appliances and sink and stuff, which is okay. This actually does come with a cover for the sink, so even if you were trying to prepare things here at the sink, you can. A lot of times I just sit at the table and do what I need to do. There is over the sink lighting. There's actually, Chris showed you in one of his other videos, we do have the underside of the sink where he put the water filter in, and I just kind of store all our cleaning products and stuff. Then we also have, which I'm going to apologize now because if anything, if you're somebody who actually lives in RVs or even just travels quite a bit in RVs and stuff, storage can be abundant, but oops, not always helpful. Like, you don't have shelves and stuff, you just have a mass open area, so everything kind of gets shoved in there. And then, but like, well, with us moving into the RV, I'm hoping I can maybe put in like have Chris put in shelves for me, like even the ones with maybe the adjustable legs and stuff, at least so that I can put more things in here and have a little bit more of an organized space, especially with us deciding to move into the camper for a while. This camper does have storage across the back of the couch. This couch actually pulls out into I think it's a double bed, isn't it? And it's okay, it's comfortable. The couch is not the comfiest. It's, you know, not one of your high-end couches that they put in some of the RVs. So with us moving in here, I think we're going to decide that we're going to actually try to put in like maybe a recliner couch or something a little more comfortable. And then we've got over here, we've got our TV. We have our main radio DVD system here. Oops, that has the radio on. Sorry about that. It does have a little bit of storage down here, so you know, if you just want to store some things down in there. We have a couple of DVDs, things like that in here. We have our thermostat right here. We also have all our controls for our awning, our stabilizers. We even have here, goes dark, goes bright, even our all ceilings all the way down. We actually have some more storage. We don't have a lot of counter space, but we actually have quite a bit of storage in this one where I have all our dishes and all our utensils and stuff. I put everything in some of these so that when we're traveling and stuff, they're obviously not bouncing all over the place, which will be a little different when we start living in it because we'll actually have more stuff in here. And I'm already, I guess, trying to plan on how we're gonna put things away when we do travel with it since we are living in it. We even have this door here where we put our trash can. Probably put a little bigger one in there, but this is the one we had at the time. Okay, so here we are in our room. We actually have this little pocket door, which is nice because it does give us at least a little bit of privacy, since in the kids' room we only have that curtain, and that's not really helpful. I mean, I don't know if you can hear the kids. It doesn't really. Now they decide to be quiet. It's amazing. Anytime I want to actually prove a point, they go quiet. So it actually doesn't block out the sound too much, but at least it gives us a little privacy when we're in bed at night and stuff like that. This was actually a short queen that we had in here, and it was just one of those standard mattresses that came in RVs. It was like, what, 6 inches thick. It was horrible, and your hip immediately hit the the board. So we had actually bought a 3-inch like memory foam mattress topper to put on it, and it just didn't seem like it was comfortable enough, and we got to a point when we realized that we were going to live in the camper, we needed something different. Well, luckily enough, when we got a new bed, we had taken our old queen and put it in our daughter's room. So we actually we did some measuring, we tried to figure it out, and believe it or not, the queen actually fit in here. Now we don't have a ton of walk-through space through here, but Chris always ninjas it across the bed and he gets it he gets over on the other side. But there is storage actually underneath this mattress. There's a pretty good section of storage. We keep an ice maker and things like that in there for when we're traveling. And so we do have an actual regular queen in here, and we actually have the mattress topper on top of that as well, so we didn't go to waste on that. We actually do have 2 wardrobe cabinets, and we actually have 2 drawers on either side for, you know, your socks and things like that. I don't think, yeah, both sides have outlets, but this one only has like a charger outlet and a USB outlet on that one. In the back you can see we have like a shelf. We have some storage up in here. It's where I hide the kids' tablets when they pack it up. And these are actually pretty deep, and they do have a hanger thing in here. The only difference is, is that once you hang clothes, you can't really see anything in there. Everything kind of just gets pushed behind the clothes. So that was my other plan, is hopefully maybe Chris could put some shelves in there for me. I think that might work out a little bit better when we put all our clothes in. And
show them the hamper.
Show them. Oh, and this one actually is really cool. This one actually comes with a spot for a hamper, and it actually came with a laundry basket. So even the kids know now that when they have dirty clothes, things like that, they actually know to come in Mom and Dad's room and lift that part up, and they can put their laundry in there. We do have the vent area in here, 2 windows with the emergency door windows in there. And I think that's it for the inside. But this, we really like it. We really enjoy it. It definitely gives us enough space. We actually have our own room. Like I said, we got the pocket door, and then the kids have their own room. And I think that's one of the best things, is that they have their own space right now to go back there. Even on rainy days, they can go back there. They can lay out. They can be on their tablets, or they can be watching TV or play with their toys. So that's it. That's the tour of the inside of our RV.
Now for my part of the outside of the RV. Like I told you before, we have a 31 SQB. It's a queen bunk, is what the QB means, I guess. But we have 2 entry doors. This goes into the living room area we showed you earlier. The back door goes into the bathroom back there. It has a handy step holder here, or handle, help you get up the steps. We bought a little step stool here for my midget wife to get up on the steps. And she's giving me dirty looks.
It's totally not funny. I'm not a midget. I'm at least 5'6".
But this helps her get up there. We have some campgrounds where it's pretty unlevel, like our yard's pretty unlevel, so we have to have that step in there. I guess we'll start going this way. This is its only outside storage. It does go all the way through, and it's quite a bit of storage. One of these days we'll get organized. Some of the people we've seen on YouTube and blogs and stuff, they have all the little tubs and everything's really organized. That's not us. We're kind of just get it in there, go on vacation, come back. So that'll probably be something we're going to have to change, being full-time RVers. When we move in, I'm sure we're going to have to change that. But for now, this is what it looks like. You can see where the hamper comes out underneath in the basement. The clothes just drop in here from up in the bedroom. Slam latch doors. Coming around to the front here. Behind here is 2 30-pound tanks of propane, and the battery is in here, 1 deep cycle battery. If we kept this camper, we would. My plan is to switch to solar, so we can run our battery system off the solar, not off the shoreline. But that's going to be in the future. I added the level, stuck them on here and made sure it was level at the campground, and put these on so they show our level. They work pretty good. Now you see it's a travel trailer, so here's the hitch. On each side of the frame here, these little leg things are where the weight distribution hitch arms go on here. I've got to tighten them up, obviously. We had one slide back on our last adventure because I didn't check the tightness of it before we left, so that's one of the reasons you need to check all of your equipment before you leave on a camping trip. And it's good of me to say that, since I'm the one that doesn't do that. So we're going to have to fix that before we go this weekend. It has lights under here, so if you're unhitching at night, you can see what you're doing. Little LED lights. Then coming around on this side, you guys have seen quite a bit. This is the other side of the storage. And inside here, you have where you can manipulate your jacks, and there's a light somewhere. That's the battery disconnect. There's a light switch under there. We hardly ever use it because we try not to show up at campgrounds at night and have to use the lights and stuff on it. So far we have not had to do that. Back here is the docking station. This is where the water, where I showed you before, our outside shower, and this here is your tank flusher for your black tank. It's got things inside the black tank when you send water through here. They spin and help clean all the stuff out of the black tank. You got satellite and cable hook up here. Outside shower, they even give you an extra key, and you can lock this so somebody doesn't steal your water, I guess. This one has 2 slide outs. It has one in the main living area. It's where the couch and the dinette is. And it has one more where the wardrobe in the kids' room slides out. That's what Jenny had showed you earlier with the mirrored fronts on it. Back in this area, as you can see, we're really close to this tree. Back here is where our 30 amp cord comes out. It has 2 gray tanks and 1 black tank. One gray tank is underneath this slide about halfway up, which is fun if you don't hook it up before you get to slide out. I get to crawl underneath there to hook it up. And the other one, the back gray tank and the black tank come out at one opening back here. So we have to have extra long hoses because one comes all the way up there to here and they wire together and then go to the sewer access. It's nice having the 2 gray tanks, but it's sometimes a pain, especially if you go to campgrounds where it's not really a convenient spot. Backing up to the back here, of course we got the spare. Got a ladder to get up on the roof. I just cleaned the roof and gave it a nice bath and wax the other day, so it'll be ready for the camping trip and ready for this camping season. You know, it's been a couple times, but it's gotten dirty. Being under this tree, I'm going to try and clean it more. They say that helps the black streaks to keep the roof clean, so I'm going to try and keep it cleaner than I normally do. Coming around back to this side in the back, this is our outdoor kitchen that you've already seen when we're doing the water video. It has a little mini fridge out here, very handy for our beers. We have friends stop by and they know that's where they get their beer from. In here is the slide out kitchen. This sink is kind of handy. The problem is it has no drain. It just goes in here and you have to dump it out. So that's not as nice as having a full sink where it goes into the tank, but it works for washing hands and stuff. This here is the 2-burner stove on the outside. It hooks directly into the propane system on the camper. It's got a hose underneath and it plugs in underneath here with that. We've got a shelf up here. We've just got stuff stored up there right now. And that helps. Downside to this one, I've seen a lot where this top goes over your head to give you shelter. And as you notice, it's not underneath the awning. So sometimes it gets pretty hot if you're using this or you get rained on using this. So that's a downside to it, but we use it quite a lot. We use it probably more than the indoor kitchen. We grill out when we're on vacation camping, so we'll have to see how that works out when we're full-time camping. Coming back up here, again, this is the back bathroom door. Goes in. We showed you what the bathroom from the inside. This is where you go in. It's convenient having accesses separate, like Jenny said. When we get back from the pool and stuff, kids can go in here. It has a 15-foot awning. It's electric. The landing gear underneath, the stabilizers, they're all electric. And I do have one feature I'd like to show you that I think is pretty neat. I've heard they're coming on a lot of newer campers, like this one. Reach in here and grab it. This is always fun. It has a little remote control. I can open the awning, I can turn the outside light on, and I can lower and raise the landing gear, and I can put the slides in and out. It's fun sometimes seeing people look at us while I'm sitting out here with the remote, moving this stuff around because they're wondering how we're doing it. Because not a lot of campers have this yet, but I've heard it's getting popular, and we like it. Up here on the side of the camper, we also have outdoor speakers. It's hooked to the stereo system inside. This is the vent for the stove. This is the vent for the refrigerator. This is the exhaust for our furnace. We've only used it once in this camper, right?
I think right at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, we've only used it once. Oh, I'm sorry, Phil. Go back in, I said. We taught him well not to let the air conditioning outside, I guess. But it works really good. It comes up from the floor. It's got the in-floor ducts, which with kids isn't always the best thing. I've seen some that have them actually in the walls, so unfortunately you can't drop stuff down in the vents, but it works good the one time we've used it. I guess we'll be using it more once we start full-timing. You have cable out here, so you can put a TV out here, and there's the outlet for it. Most of the time we don't have TV outside, so we'll have our ice maker and golf cart plugged in here. But with us selling the golf cart, I guess we won't have that plugged in anymore. And then this is our, I think it's an 8-gallon water heater. Hot water doesn't last very long. It's electric and propane. We have found out with this camper, with being 30 amp, if you have the electric water heater on and the air conditioning, you'll have nothing on because it kicks the breaker. So I don't know why you would design a camper to kick its own breaker with using the stuff that came with it, but apparently that's how you design campers nowadays. But so we run this on propane mostly. We bought this camper in July of last year. We've probably been camping about 9-10 times in it.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
And we still are on our first 30-pound propane tank. We haven't even switched it over to the second one yet. They were both full when we bought it. So it's pretty efficient. We leave the refrigerator on propane when we're traveling. When we're parked here, I put in 30 amp service myself from our breaker box to the back of the side of our house. So it's plugged into a 30 amp service here, so we can run everything just like before. And we did that because we were preparing for the full time, and our dry run is staying in the camper. So that's it for the outside of our camper. And we are going to try and upload some videos of our camping trip that we're taking this weekend. I think I talked about it in the water sanitizing thing. I think Jenny might have mentioned it when she was inside. But we'll post those, and we hope to see you then. Thanks for watching.